Hello. I've been working through this video most of the week. I've been pretty nostalgic this week. David Ogden Stiers died, and more importantly for me, the Loop. WLUP 97.9 is being switched over to K-Love after being sold by the Loop's parent company. I grew up with the Loop. The Loop is a hard rock, now classic rock radio station. I grew up with Steve Dahl and his disco demolition in 1979 at Comiskey Park. I grew up with Jonathan Brandmeier and his band The Leisure Suits. I grew up listening to this radio station and all the music they played on it. It was a station that myself, my best friend Jeff, Tom, and Karen all listened to on the way to high school. Each day, we knew that the weekend had arrived on Friday mornings when Jonathan Brandmeier would play We're All Crazy in Chicago. It's a local song. The Loop. The Loop is what we listen to going out to Garrio's Pizza in Montgomery. The Loop is what we listen to going to the Highlight 30 drive-in movie in Montgomery. The Loop is what I had on my first date. The Loop is what I had on after that first date, and I received my very first kiss. I drove around on Cloud 9 that night listening to The Loop. So, it's a hard loss. It's a loss for everybody in the Chicagoland area, whether you like classic rock music or not. It is a loss, just like when Comiskey Park was sold. It's a loss like when the Sears Tower was sold. It's a loss like when Garrett Popcorn had to change the name of their popcorn to a different name other than Chicago Mix. Now the John Hancocker building has been sold. It's another loss. Marshall Fields, another loss. However, it will always be Comiskey Park. It will always be the Sears Tower. It will always be the John Hancock building. It will always be Chicago Mixed Popcorn. It will always be Marshall Fields. And it will always and forever be the Loop. And I'm not saying this out of anger. I'm saying this really out of sadness. This radio station has meant the world to me and many, many, many other people. And luckily today, WDRV, one of the Loop's rivals for the past few years, paid homage to the Loop. They talked about it, and probably still are right now. They dedicated their 10 at 10 to the Loop. They've dedicated their 1:45 at 1:45 to the Loop. At 12 noon, Bob Stroud did a mini editorial to the Loop. I mean, WDRV, their rival, recognized and still is recognizing the importance of the Loop. It's a sad day in Chicago. It really is a sad day. A 41-year piece of history is going to vanish just into the internet. And I'm not sure what else to say. My girlfriend likes K-Love. She listens to K-Love. And I've listened to K-Love myself. K-Love, and I am going to tag K-Love in this video when I post it on YouTube. You have very, very big shoes to fill here in Chicago. What I don't understand, K-Love, is you're already on another station in the Chicagoland area. So, from your nonprofit point of view, has it made sense to buy the Loop? I would like to hear your reasoning for doing so. Maybe it's because the Loop has a stronger frequency and can reach more people. Perhaps that's the reason. Whatever it is, somehow we have to honor what the Loop has always meant to Chicago. It's meant so much. I listened to the Loop. I listened to the Loop for years. And in all actuality, for the past several years, I've really dedicated my life to listening to The Drive. The Loop's format just changed, and they still played rock, but something about the Loop just went away. The uniqueness of it disappeared. I listened to a little bit of the Steve Dahl show today, and he had Kevin Matthews on for a little while, and they reminisced about the glory days of the Loop, is what I'm going to call it. I don't know what else to say. It's a big loss. And I will forever remember the Loop and what WLUP 97.9 has always meant to me.